What's up, everybody? This is FearOps here. I'm going to bring you a new series called True Talk Tuesdays, and this is going to evolve about the stories in my life where I do funny things and mischievous things and whatnot. They're always different and they're always random. It's really strange. And this time, I'm going to bring you a story about when I had to go down to this big city called El Cajon, which ironically in Spanish means the testicle. And what happened this time, I had to go down to firearms training, and it was a 2-day thing. I had to request off for work, and it was hard to get this day off. And this is the story is about when I had to outrun the cops, and it was really strange, and I wasn't expecting that. But what ended up happening was I had to go down early in the morning. Oh, what the hell? You die. Boom! Boom! Anyways, what I had to do was I go to firearms training, and it's in a classroom, and I had to go early, super early in the morning. Like, I had to be there at 9 a.m. Yeah, it was 9 a.m. And it was not easy to get this day off. It was dreadfully hard to get the day off, and I ended up getting it off, and it's a 2-day thing back to back. I had to ask them, is it one day, and then you can do because you have to do a classroom sitting, and you have to do a day at the range. And I was like, well, do I do a day at the range whenever I want? But no, they said it's back to back, so I was like, alright, whatever, and it was just a luck of faith and supernatural that I ended up getting 2 days consecutively off. So down in El Cajon, it's next to a giant ass city, kind of like Los Angeles. The traffic is terrible all the time. It's terrible, like early in the morning. Actually, it's just terrible 24/7, I guess, if you could put it like that. And so I have to wake up super early. I forget what time it was early, like 5 or 6, and I have to drive out there. And then I get there, and the range in the classroom is near. Well, actually, it's up top of like a mountain in a rock quarry. It's really strange. And I was just like, it was a little sketchy. I was just like, what the heck? Because all this like heavy equipment. So I ended up getting there because I left so early. I was advised to leave at like 5. Yeah, I think it was 5 in the morning. I left at 5, and they're just like, oh yeah, be here at 9. I was like, okay. So I ended up getting there at 7:30. So I'm dreadfully tired, and it's freaking cold down where the city is. Like where I live in like I don't know, it's like this, yeah, it is a valley. I live in a damn valley. So it's hot all the time. And, so I'm there at 7:30 in the morning, I'm like, oh man, I am sleepy. I go to sleep for like bunches of hours, and it's just like really strange that you've got all these big ass, trucks driving by. I'm like, oh my gosh, are they gonna crush my ass? Because I don't even know where this place is, like where the actual range is, because it just looks like a rock quarry to me, and I'm too tired to think. I really don't give a crap. So it gets to be about, oh, you know what, I think the class started at 9:30. It gets to be about 9, and at 9 o'clock, I go walk around, like, alright, where the hell is this place at? And I find where it is, and it's actually quite a walk. It's up this mountain. It's half a mile up a mountain, because the place actually has an indoor range and an outdoor range. So I do, I drank some coffee because I'm freaking tired. I actually packed with me a delicious lunch. Really good lunch. I had like a nice little lunch box and stuff, and a good sandwich, which is always good. I love to have a sandwich every now and then. And I drink some coffee, and this dude comes out and whatever. It's like, he looks familiar. I think he's the instructor, I'm saying to myself. and I had to do an online class for him, and he showed a picture of himself, and he looks kind of funny, but he's a cool guy, and he talks funny too. He's got like a kind of a Morgan Freeman voice, but not really. It might be even better. I don't know. So I go to his class, and it's freaking awesome. We watched like a firearms movie because it's about firearms. Well, it's not even a movie. It's actually like a legit Hollywood movie that we just watched for the hell of it because we could. But yeah. So I had to take a bunch of tests, yada yada yada. That part is boring, you know. The class was pretty cool, you know, just drinking coffee, we were eating in there and stuff like that. It was a relaxed environment. But the story takes place afterwards, so I'm leaving. It's like 9 p.m. at night. And I'm like, oh god, I gotta leave. Gotta go home. And it's pitch dark. I forget the time period that I went to go do this class, but it's pitch dark at 9. And I've got the Garmin and everything. This is the first time I've been there. And what ended up happening is, you know, I go to the freeway, yada yada yada. I'm driving super fast because I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to go home. I'm tired. It's dark. And I don't even pay attention that there's this cop right there, and he just started to pull someone over. He went to go pull. Oh, look at this. He went to go pull this one guy over. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but I was going about 88, maybe 90 miles an hour. So he's pulling him over. He sees my ass driving super fast, and I don't have my lights on because I wasn't paying attention. Because I didn't use my lights because there's street lights or whatever. Even though it's super dark, there's street lights, and the freeway was a quarter of a mile away. And so I'm going on there. I'm not paying attention. I finally see him, and that's like the worst time to do it. Like, oh god. I finally see the cop, and he stops bothering with that dude, and he goes to chase my ass. And this is weird. Like usually you got these back-to-back, you know, bumper-to-bumper traffic on the freeways. Usually it's going slow. This wasn't. There was a lot of people going through the freeway, but it was fine. There was a lot of people on the freeway, but they were going super fast. It was just whatever. So I weaved in and out of traffic without my headlights on, right? And I lose the guy. And I'm still going probably 80 miles an hour. I probably dropped a little bit, but I lose the dude. And that's what ended up happening. I ended up losing the cop or whatever, and it scared the hell out of me. It was really strange. It was like, what the heck? What the heck is this? I don't know. It was a close call because if he actually caught me, I probably would have went to jail or something. But so that's that part of the story. But you know, what ended up happening was it was really strange because I don't know, the instructor said, oh yeah, he can't make it to the next day. So I believe it was I took Tuesday and Wednesday off. I believe that's what it was. And he was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it on Wednesday or whatever. Yeah, you guys are going to have to come on Thursday. And I was like, and that was my actual 2 usual days off, and Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, son of a bitch. I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to do this and get my firearms certification? Yada yada yada. And he said like, can anyone raise their hand if like they absolutely cannot make it tomorrow? And he's like, I can only accept 5, and 5 people rose their hand, including me. So that worked. He was like, okay, well I'll come specially for you. So that was good. And the firearms training was awesome. Super fun, super cool. If you ever have a chance to go to like a firearms range, that's simply awesome. But this is when I was on lunch break or whatever at the firearms training. Something out of the ordinary happened, and I wasn't paying attention. I like to take pictures throughout my journeys and anything random. So I see the rock quarters, like, oh, this is pretty cool, and I take a picture of it. Like, awesome. And then I notice, I was like, wait a minute, what is this truck doing here? there's a pickup truck down in the rock quarry, and a dude with like a front end loader comes, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And he buries the truck. I think the guy wanted to put a bunch of dirt in his bed, but it just didn't work. There was too much dirt in his bucket, so what ended up happening is he buried the thing. And I took the picture just before he did. I actually, unfortunately, it's on my old junk-ass phone, so I can't really get that picture. Otherwise, I would put it up here. But I have the picture where the pickup truck is there, and literally the front end loader with his bucket is just above his truck, and I didn't pay attention until I saw it happen, and I found that pretty funny. There you go, guys. That's the story. I've got more like that. Actually, there's a few others. There's some things that I can't talk about right now because I could probably get arrested for it, due to the fact that things happen on accident and things go out of control and shit. But due to the statute of limitations, sometimes I'm able to get away with talking about things later on. There was supposed to be something that involved a court case that I probably shouldn't talk about, but I can't remember it for the life of me. I was gonna talk about that, and then I remembered, oh wait, there's something to do with a court case, and I can't remember for the life of me what the story is or what the court case is. I can't. It's bugging me. But I got more like that coming up. More time on Tuesday.